Hello, welcome to Jack's Backyard. If you're new here, my name is Jackie Doyle. I live in Yandina in the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, and I'm passionate about food, about buying it as close to the producer as possible, about reducing waste in food, using up as much as we can, and about growing a little bit yourself, and doing all of that from a place of joy as opposed to fear. So in my last video, I actually mentioned that I had these couple of raging eggplant plants that were fruiting madly. And I haven't been sure what to do with them. I've made moussaka. Moussaka takes a really long time to make. There's just lots of moving parts to it. And I'm not that kind of cook. So I was trying to find an easier way of using up literally this great big bowl of eggplants, plus I still have more on the plants at the moment. So I needed something that was fairly easy and used up a lot of eggplants. So I found a recipe. In this book. I've mentioned this book before on my channel, The Food Savers A to Z. I will put this into the notes below. And so basically it's called Easy Oven Blistered Eggplant, and you can then from there, once you've kind of cooked it, you can keep it in the fridge for a week and then use it for pasta or dip or whatever you want to use it for. So I'll be using it for a couple of those different things, but I just wanted to show you basically how we do that. So I'm just going to point you downwards so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so you literally just stab them all over with a fork. And then you just rub each of them with oil. So a couple of these are a bit wrinkly because they've been sitting on my kitchen bench waiting for us to use them for a week or so. So this is a great way to use wrinkly eggplants. Okay, so I have the oven preheating to 220 degrees at the moment. These are going to go in there. Now the recipe says 50 to 60 minutes, but because these are small, I'm going to check them at about half an hour and see, because most people when they think of eggplants think quite large ones, and whereas these are quite small. I'm not sure why these are so small. These are supposed to be a black beauty, which are quite a large eggplant, but when they first started fruiting, I kept waiting for them to get bigger, and they didn't. They just got more and more seedy. So not too sure what they are. So in the oven, 30 minutes, and I will see you on the other side of that. Hi. So the eggplants took about 50 minutes to cook. They're very, very soft and collapsed. And so now we're going to actually put them in a marinade in these jars so that then we can use them for pasta sauces, or we could use it for dip or whatever we want to use it for. So that's our next step. I have a little helper, so we'll see how we go with that. And then that will keep in the fridge for 3 to 5 weeks. So now we're going to do the next one. So that was made somewhat more difficult by my helper, but nonetheless, I now have 2 and a part jar of marinated eggplant. So that can be used. So I haven't made this before, but I think it sounds amazing. So it can be now had on toast with some tomato, or on a homemade pizza, or just with whatever meat that you have. So I'm excited about eating that in, I don't know, probably a week or so. I would imagine I'll put that in the fridge and then we'll have that. So thank you for watching. Eggplants for me have been one of those things that are either boom or bust. I've either got too many coming through, or the plant just decides to die and I don't have any more. So it's great to find recipes that use up a lot of things like that you can then save for a later date. Well, thanks very much for watching. Let me know what your eggplant recipes are, or what your vegetables are that you need to find recipes that have to use a lot of them. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you come back again. Bye.